What's up, y'all? It's Mary,
And Amma.
and we are reviewing Ready to Love and Child. The women
Whew,
got me on 1,000. Okay, but we don't start. We
Let's
don't start
start.
with the beginning. Let's talk about Shane and his
It's Sabrina.
Let's talk about his 18-year-old wardrobe.
I know he looked really like what I will expect someone in their early 20s, some college kid to wear.
And then
But you
was
thought
really.
he had some swag with that, so
I never said that.
maybe it works for
I
him.
never said that.
So he has some swag.
No. Okay,
So-
now my thing is this man is a dusty.
1 to 2 bills,
If not all.
What
So,
does that even mean?
You saw the look on everybody's face. They said, "Oh, I can pay all. I can pay 1 to 2 bills, if not all."
What
Why
does
don't you just
that
say I can pay
mean?
all the bills? Why would you say 1 to 2 bills?
If
like-
not all.
And then he was talking about
And no household has 2 bills. You have at least 5. Let's check it.
water,
Rent,
electricity,
electricity, gas, if there's gas, security, sewer,
rent. Then we talk about food.
food, okay, cell phone bill, like phone bill,
Yeah,
home warranty,
Facts.
insurance.
homeowners association. If you have a house,
I mean, listen.
even maintenance.
Yes,
if you're in an
association.
apartment, you
And
know.
then the maintenance bill, the landscaping.
We live in America. It's expensive as shit. I will continue
So
to say
with the
this.
1 to 2 bills.
I mean, what are you talking
What's
about? You're
1
not
to
even.
2 bills?
He's not even
We
doing
just-
10% of paying the bills. Not even 10%.
He's not even doing 5, 20. He's not even doing the 50% either. Because
He's not doing well. He's not doing 10 or 5%. He's doing maybe 2%.
I mean, like Shane, I don't know what it is you're talking about. We just spouted
Listed
off
11 bills.
10 bills, 10 to 11 bills. Okay, you're saying you're gonna do 1 to 2. Either you've never had your own place where you're responsible for all the bills.
Well, you know he was
Because
never
it's
married.
not 1 to 2 bills.
He probably was with
So we
women
don't
who
know
were allowing
his
men to
home
live with them.
situation. You know, there was one episode, one season where they had the couples go to the people who they like their homes. They
That
should
part.
continue to do that because so you just get a little more intimate detail about this person. But yeah, so Sean, yeah, it was a
Dusty.
wrap because for a woman.
And then he was like, I didn't come here for the smoke. I don't need the smoke, so I'm good. And then he was talking about how, real G's don't say make it make sense.
I don't even
Somebody who's 80 can say it. I can say it. A 2-year-old can say it. It doesn't matter who says it.
And at this age, at your age, Sean, who is trying to be a G?
And who cares about real G's? Are you
like,
in a gang?
Like you, let me tell you something. This is not high school. This is not college.
Grow
Like,
up.
Yeah.
And then you're wearing glasses. I don't think those were prescription glasses, so you didn't need them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you're wearing jeans with some
It was like some black
Some- with
jeans.
some-
It was just.
Goodwill
But,
suit
ooh.
jackets on. I
they're
can't.
on Camille.
We'll be back.
Camille, just hold on a second.
Okay, we want to see who goes home. It's either Sean or Cornelius. I think Sean's going.
You think they're going to choose Sean? Well, Cornelius, he is going to shoot himself in the foot.
Sean is
Next
going
time
home.
they will try to get rid of Cornelius because you're only booed up with
I mean,
Camille.
they're both booed up. Both y'all go home.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Camille's crazy self. Like, for real. I don't like her. I
And the
don't.
second date was
It's rude. One of those rude
Sabrina.
people.
And I met her friends. And
Crazy.
It just seems like she has not been in social settings.
friends or what was?
And she's like this.
What wasn't enjoyable?
Did you see what the women were talking? She was doing that. She reminded me of Emily with Shaquille. And the man had to tell her to go fix her face.
I think I'm doing good. Actually.
When a grown man gotta tell you to fix
Been
your
making
face.
connections, getting to know everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah, for the most part. mean,
I don't know what's wrong with you, girl. But seek help.
Somebody told someone to fix the face. Jay.
And we also have to talk
With
about
that girl.
Zadia.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Anyway,
Zadia's
with
Zadia's here.
Cornelius.
Okay.
I feel like I kept it open, but like I said, I'm definitely still torn. Camille claimed me as soon as we got there as her boyfriend, so I feel like Camille is putting her stake in like a vampire. I don't want to close the door so soon on some of the connections that I could make. Yeah, so I can say.
Don't let that woman chop your member off. Tread lightly,
At some point,
Cornelius.
you got to narrow in, right?
Right. So are you narrowing into Camille?
I mean, like I said, you know, you definitely was there too. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Oh, I was there. Oh, no.
I think you're very, very sexy.
Oh, thank you.
For me, it was just you and her, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, I felt like I was being
That's very
beat up
coincidental.
for having
Or
an
did
honest
it to be?
conversation or an honest
I
assessment.
thought it was her and
from my point of
Courtney.
view. It was a bit much.
Remember
And
Courtney?
No,
He
Courtney
said-
violated his boundaries when he groped her.
And so I
But-
told
No,
her,
when she
But
groped.
she wrote him.
Have you been making connections with anyone? Have you been feeling a little sparkle or tingle or anything?
I can't say I found a spark.
Okay, nobody's making you feel warm.
Well, you know, like, I'm tired at the end of the day. No, you look more than cute in the dress.
Well, he ghosted you, so I don't know why you're flirting with him.
I don't know.
And some of them.
He never called, never texted him after dates. Like I said, he was not interested in Tisha. He liked how Sabrina
don't
looked,
know
but I don't think he
why.
really liked her.
There could be a connection between him
Yeah, I
and
didn't feel a connection because then he
he
was talking about, I don't really want to hurt you or something like that.
Well, I thought he was talking about kids.
Nobody's heard from you.
And
Oh, okay.
yeah.
as soon as you and Camille locked in.
Well, I mean, I think Shane's
it was
full of
like a closed
BS.
door for
This
everybody
man
else.
stayed with his fake glasses.
You know, people want to get through the door, and you haven't given people a chance to do that.
And so just my personal experience.
Shane's
I know we
going
were
home.
on a date
Cornelius is
before,
staying.
And I left the key under the mat, but you never came.
What?
I am a slow worker. So, like.
You said she
maybe
left the
that's
key under the
another
mat
thing
for her
too.
house?
I think
I just never
it's a
caught up
metaphor.
to
I
this.
think
Oh,
I hope.
let's pray
I
all.
mean, now you're kind of like saying, hey, it's not you, it's Camille, you know? And that's okay with me, but other people don't feel like you should have shut the door
Oh,
so
that's
soon.
It sounds like you just gave up. No one really had much to say about you because you never showed up.
I will say I was just pushed over the edge when I got that friend date. So I sort of like baby with the bathwater.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, you know what? I don't care because I don't want to see what's next.
So,
Did he go like this?
the talking.
He threw the napkin over the
and
table,
the
let it
ladies
hit the floor.
I have decided
He dropped the napkin.
you're not ready to go home just yet.
Yeah, because Camille's
I mean,
crazy self
she's
would
not
have hurt
wrong.
all y'all.
I mean, from the first day, Camille made her claims on me, and I still.
And you
needed a
let
little
her.
time to figure things out. So from there, I was very torn.
I think
might
they're
have
already
closed the door on some
dating.
people that I might have. I can't speak for them.
Yeah, you just broke up with me just now.
I said I was torn.
I was joking.
For talking to the ladies, that's what we all felt, is that you kind of tapped out. Nobody has really heard from you. We don't know your stance or if your head is, really in the game. And like, that's what all of the women said, is that it's terrible communication. I don't know if he's actually here or in pursuit of love. And so we have decided that you are not ready to love.
I respect that, and I will say, hallelujah. It's fair for the women to think that communication was not there because just in general, I don't communicate until I really get to know you a whole lot. My process is a little bit slower. I simply drop
Then
the
you
ball
should not
on
come
that.
on
I
ready
have
to
regrets
love.
about that because, like say, Tasia is a terrific woman. I really like to see her, but the time frame didn't work for me. I never caught up, and I failed.
Well, we're going to cheers to you feeling something in your
Yes.
journey after this. And I wish you all the luck, Sean.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
You too.
Next time.
I'm flabbergasted by the hallelujah. I'm stunned.
Interesting encounters.
And one of his ex-girlfriends.
With Camille, you never
Okay.
know what's gonna happen.
Is celibacy a part of your experience?
I do have a son, but I was also engaged with a couple of times.
I'm more of a calculated, strategic person. I was like the third seat over. Theo and Shiloh were glued up, and I was the damn home wrecker. I'm done with it. I did not like that at all.
It's awkward.
Should we get into our questions?
Oh man, like a Rolodex, she pulls out a list of questions about me.
Are you sweating?
A little bit.
Sorry, I'm sweating. I'm flustered. Did Dante know that Shiloh was coming? Did everybody in the room know that this was going to happen?
Enlighten us. I needed more tequila. Can I have another drink, please?
Oh.
There are some mentally unstable women in this show.
Ooh.
Why is that even necessary? When she's leaving.
Ooh.
a long ass list.
Ooh.
It's gonna be
Also,
hot.
they're letting their ex come and meet the women. Is it also the other way as
The
well?
men are bringing the women that they're interested in to meet their ex.
I see.
Y'all, let's unpack this. So, yeah, Shane, he's gone home now. No,
Right.
yes, Shane has
Shane
gone
has
home.
gone home.
Let's talk about
And
the other
Cornelius,
news.
why do you think they didn't send him home?
Because Camille's crazy ass would have killed everybody there if he went home.
Oh.
Okay, it would have
They
been.
have to get rid of Camille first,
Yeah,
and then they can get rid of Cornelius.
Yeah. you see the face she was making.
Like Emily, I know. I thought she was having seriously a moment, like something had possessed her. That's how her face looked. Okay.
And okay, so there's two crazy women, Camille and Zadia.
Yeah,
Zadia,
what was
you
up
were
with
on
Zadia?
2000. Well, hold on, wait. Should we talk about the other meetups? I don't think there's
Which
anything
one?
really
Which one was
interesting.
that?
Well, Phil. Let's talk about Phil real quick.
Okay, so Phil
He met with Aisha. He met with
Tisa.
Shiloh and Tisa. Tisa and Phil. There's no connection there.
Yeah, I think he just kind of has her.
He just has her there. I think his strongest connection is with Aisha and Shiloh. Now, I know I might get a little flack for this, but my thing is, I don't really see anything wrong with what Phil said. Yeah, he told everybody the same thing.
Yeah.
But he's with 3 women. We all know
Yeah.
this is a dating show. He said she is one of my strongest connections.
Yeah.
I do think it's wrong that he said that about Tisha, because it's very clear. I should not enter her
Well,
like that.
he said that Shiloh was his strongest.
He said, yeah, he said she was one of the strongest.
No. He said she's the strongest. She's my strongest connection. Then he said about Tisa,
She's cool.
She's up there, something like that.
She's cool. She's up there or whatever.
And then for Aisha, he
said she's one of the strongest.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what he said to Aisha.
Now,
But with Shiloh, he said that she's his strongest, and he has liked Shiloh from the very beginning.
yeah, absolutely. My thing is with Aisha, I think that she might like him a little more than he likes her. Because when
Yeah.
she was crying, it did seem as if he was, what's the word?
He did come
He
to
did
her.
come to her, which was very sweet or
very
whatever.
kind.
But, I don't know. It just didn't seem like the way a man who's really into you would
It
react.
was more like a friend, I think.
Yeah, like you're crying. I can't just sit across the table and
I'm
watch
gonna
you cry.
hold you here, kind of thing, and
Yeah.
just kind of be there for you. But if
Yeah.
it was someone who's really interested in you, I think it would have been a little more intimate than that.
Yeah, for sure. So
You know,
I feel bad because Aisha has opened up to him.
yeah.
So that's a little
And once she
unfortunate.
opened up to him, it was kind of a wrap. But she had a connection with Frank as well.
Frank, who just wants to have sex with her next.
Yeah.
Well,
What did you think of Frank? Frank with was he with Zide?
I have never seen Frank and
Frank was
Zadia
with
together.
Sabrina.
I think Frank was supposed to be connecting
Not
with
Sabrina. What's that girl's name?
girl
The young
who
girl.
was keeping her virginity or something. What's her name? Mu'minun.
Mumin. Okay, it was
Mumin.
Celibate. She was celibate.
Yeah, celibate. I was shocked that she didn't introduce him to her friends because I was pretty sure that they had a connection.
Mumin?
Yeah, because remember he said, I'm willing to
Mumin
wait.
had the 2 guys that came, right?
She had Walter, which I don't even know where the hell Walter
and
came from.
It was Walter and Dante. It's not Frank. It
Yeah.
was Walter and Dante.
No, but man was talking to Frank, remember? And he was like, I will be willing to wait or whatever. And remember, you're saying that was really sweet and all that?
That's not Frank.
That is Frank.
Oh, yes. I did see Mumin
Yeah.
and Frank.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you were like,
But
the
she
fact-
was not, he was not there. He wasn't one of her people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, why
So
did
which-
she?
Because I'm
I
like,
wonder what happened.
because I'm
with
like,
that.
where the hell did Walter and Dante come in?
You know, that's what comes with the way they do things. Sometimes they edit stuff and they don't put all of it in there.
Yeah, because I'm just
Maybe
confused.
they felt like she really doesn't want him, and maybe they know that behind the scenes. Maybe she confided in them, and so that's why they didn't show it.
Yeah,
You know.
just weird. So I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. So who do you think
But we-
will mean?
But I
Go
want to
ahead.
talk about Walter real quick.
Yes.
Walter seemed like he got a good thing with Sabrina or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
I don't really see anybody being seriously interested. There's just, what's really irritating about the show? Nobody really seems like they're really feeling anybody, like for real. I'm not getting any real, genuine, like, love connections that can last for at least a year.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that from Camille and Cornelius.
Yeah, but then it just seems as though everyone, it almost seems like they're all kind of fighting for territory, and they get so upset.
Zadia
when
was crazy as hell.
things don't like go their way. It's so weird.
Yeah, and then I don't know. It's just really unfortunate. I really don't see anybody really being together past decision day. And my thing is, they always do this with this show. They don't really have serious people on the show who want to be married, who want to actually not. Like
I think
Walter,
they're
when
just
I first saw,
yeah.
like when I first saw Walter, I honestly
You
thought
liked him.
that, oh my God, this guy, his wife has died. He has been through stuff. That was the love of his life. Come on, and this boy's just a playboy. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
very weird from what I
And he made
saw.
a comment like he's ready to play the field or something.
No, remember they were asking him, "Oh, are you ready to commit?" He's like, "How am I going to commit when the other guy just left?"
That was
I
so
was
disrespectful
like,
too.
okay,
Because you kind of said that as if you saw the guy like in her bed or something, So that was weird. Like she invited you to come.
the man on the
So
show.
why will you say, how can like this be serious when he just saw the guy leave? I just thought that was really disrespectful.
And the way he was sitting, he had his
To
legs
her.
all open. He was just like, "Okay, I'm here. All right."
Yeah.
Like it just seemed.
I am shocked that Sabrina is even entertaining Walter.
I'm actually shocked that Sabrina's still on the show. Can we be honest for 2 minutes? That woman has not made any real connections. I feel like she's probably the next one to go. I love Sabrina because she is my fashion design sister. But I don't.
Oh, she's a fashion designer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't see anybody there for you, boo. And a lot of people aren't there for a lot of other people. I
Yeah.
just think nobody's going to really be together. Definitely not a month after this.
Yeah, I just don't
I'm
know.
not seeing any real connections at all, and I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
that's how it's been with most of these shows. Even Jason and Liz. Big whoop. They're not together. But then
Yeah, I didn't
Raheem brought a dozen white roses.
Oh, that's right. 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 What's his name? Naeem or Raheem?
Raheem.
Yeah, he bought those roses.
I
Okay,
was
well,
like-
what did you think of their connection?
I thought they had a good
No,
connection
I
on
thought
the
from the
dates.
very beginning, him and Zadia, if anybody was going to work, it was going to be them. Remember we thought that?
Mhm.
Like when they first met, it's like they both make such a cute couple.
Yeah.
And we just thought that that's going to be a really good connection.
Yeah.
And it seems as though she really likes him. But then who came again with her? Was it? Who came
Frank.
on
Was
her-
it Frank? I can't remember who the other person was.
It wasn't Walter.
I don't know who it was.
have
I
no
can't
idea
remember.
who I need to have my notepad. But I do know that she was with what's the guy's name? Zadia, Naeem.
Naeem.
And Naeem hasn't really connected with anybody else
Yeah.
but her. So I think those two will boo up.
Zadia, I don't know. Zadia showed me a real crazy side today. That makes me
I was surprised.
very
like
worried.
I don't know. Maybe she has had something going on with one of the girls. But it seems as though she has
Aisha
something
wasn't
going on with
even
Aisha.
talking about you. Phil's not even in your list of guys.
Well,
And she was like, I felt like you were talking to me when you're talking about letting men stretch and then letting them come back, okay? I have already shrink down a lot. Who the
Oh.
hell was talking to you? Are you with Phil? Are you dating Phil? Are y'all talking on the low?
exactly.
Because the way you reacted was
Because
like she just stole your man.
And she was not talking about you or your guys that you met. She was talking about Phil.
She was
and
like,
saying
here.
that, I'm allowing them to stretch. They have their list or whatever.
I thought
like-
that was I think that's, actually,
No,
I feel like that's
that's how
very
it's supposed to
feminine.
be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how this show is supposed to be. You're supposed to collect data on all the different people.
But even
You're not
as a
supposed to
woman-
just boo in with somebody
Like an idiot.
and don't go and look and see who else is there. It doesn't make any sense. But then you see, even Tommy kind of like pushes them too, because he would tell the guys, "Oh, Phil, he on like 5-6 dates."
And then why?
And it
And,
was
then
3
Tommy
days.
was
It's
there
so
trying
weird,
to
like,
start
what-
stuff. I've never liked Tommy. Like I
Yeah.
said, he's very misogynistic.
Yeah.
But he was here like saying, "Oh, what you think?" Like asking them individually, "What do you
Tisa.
think about him going with them?" And then, "What do you think,
Exactly.
Aisha, of him going with them?"
And then even
And
when
then she was like, "Oh,
trying to
that's
keep it
fine." Like I
classy,
told him.
he's like, "Don't lie now."
He
Don't
said,
lie.
and then she's like, and then you like an idiot fell for it.
Yeah.
You give young women a very bad name.
Which one?
Isn't she one of the
Tisa?
youngest? Yes.
I don't know. She has that like baby face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
But I don't know her age.
but girl, you couldn't just keep it cute. Like, like it's time for him to start shrinking. Tisa, nobody's into you there. You really should shrink yourself onto a plane and go home.
Yeah.
At
And
this
I don't
point.
know why they're not into her. She's so pretty.
Yeah, she is pretty,
She's
you
so
know.
pretty.
But the thing is, nobody there is interested in anybody. It's not just Tisa. It's Aisha. It's Zadia. It's Camille. Cornelius is going to drop you in about a year or two if he has not been physically abused by then.
Back in the day, especially black men, used to fall for women like Tisa. And like, remember that other lady who they got rid of, the last Ready
Tisa
to
gives me
Love?
masculine energy. I'm sorry.
But for some reason now it's like everybody's going for someone has to be very tiny, smaller, and all that. Like it's like black men's like what they used to like and think was sexy. That's no longer that. Like she
Well,
has
there's
a nice
a serious
body
issue
and
about
thickness.
fat phobia in America for sure.
Well,
Um,
yeah. Well, I guess that's it too, because a lot
Yeah.
of obesity people are getting ill maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Tisa or whatever, but I don't know. She just comes off to me as a little bit aggressive and has some
Messy. She's
masculine,
kinda
messy,
messy.
and has some masculine energy to her.
She's kind of messy.
One thing I like about Aisha, I feel like she kind of knows herself.
yeah.
You know, even when she said, I am going to let my man go. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna let him stretch and
Like a
see where
rubber
he
band.
has to go, and then if it snapbacks, cool. If it does pops,
It's okay.
buenos nachos or whatever.
Yes.
And I think that's how it should be. That's how a woman should be.
Yeah.
Not say that
Especially in a
you just
show
you
like
commit to
this,
one person.
Especially in a show like this.
Until you're
haven't
married,
had-
you are single. As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, you don't go and commit yourself to one man who has not shown you without a shadow of a doubt that you are who he wants to be with.
Yeah.
And I feel like women sometimes we force our man to be with us or whatever by saying you like Camilla's doing to Cornelius. Let that man be and see. Like the way you see if a guy is really into you is by his actions. If he takes the lead. Like if you've been seeing a guy or whatever talking to him for a while and he's never asked you on a date. He only wants to see you in the nighttime. He only wants to sometimes chit chat when he feels like it. He doesn't make himself
And as soon
uncomfortable.
as you talk, he cuts you
Yeah,
off.
and all that stuff.
And all of a sudden he's too
You-
sleepy and he can't talk no more.
You have to give a man room to see what he does, to see if that man's actually interested in you. If you do not do that, you are setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Because you'll probably be
And
with a
while
man
you're
who's not that
giving
into
him
you.
room, please go and make other connections.
Exactly. You don't commit yourself to no man until he has put a ring on it. And even then, you still
And
be
he's
watching
married.
him
Yeah.
until you guys have walked down the aisle or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you can't be hovering over a man like Camilla's doing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what is that? That's so...
Yeah.
I think they have been dating before the show,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned.
Well, there was a rumor that was going on, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Cornelius and Camille are actually exclusive. They're together already in real life. That's what I heard.
That's the vibes I'm getting. It just seems very fake to me,
yeah.
as far as I'm concerned.
So we'll see. We'll see how all of that goes.
But yeah,
Was
let's
that-
talk about
And then
Zadia.
can
Let's
we-
talk about that, because I don't think
Okay.
we did.
Yes.
The way she came for, well, we did talk about that a little bit, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, yeah.
But I wanted to talk about Aisha when you had started talking about Aisha and how she's so very feminine. She's so very classy. The only thing that gave me a little bit of pause
was when she bent over the table. I know you still
and
have
then
PTSD.
with Frank, you all went to take that photo. I mean, I'm sure every now and then, women we have our little
We're not
weakness.
perfect. Sometimes we stray or whatever and stuff.
You have our
But-
little weakness. It could have been a weak moment, but I love Aisha.
I do.
I
She
think
reminds me
that
of
she
Earth the
is,
Kid with her facial features and everything. She's real pretty.
Yeah, beautiful eyebrows. But she's just, and the way she talks too, is very classy. Very
Yeah.
classy. We love
And she's
Aisha.
older.
We are like Team Aisha.
And she's older. She's lived
She's
through
not
stuff.
afraid to
She's
be
been
vulnerable.
divorced. She's been with a man for almost 12, 13 years, has 2 kids. She's wise. So all that little
Very
petty
wise.
stuff those women were doing,
Yeah.
she doesn't understand that. I think
And
she's
very
done healing.
intuitive.
She's gone to
yeah.
therapy.
And she's
all
still
that stuff.
going. She
Yeah,
said, yeah.
She even put her kids in therapy after the divorce,
Exactly.
which I
That
think a
was
lot of
very
parents should do.
awesome. Yeah.
You know, so my thing is, Aisha is wise.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff with the neck rolling and Zadi. I don't get
I
why
don't
you
know,
were going
Zadia,
on
I
2000.
was
I
like-
was like,
Who is this person?
I like, did Camille jump into her body? I
That
know what
was-
was going on.
Mm-mm. There was a spirit jumping from bodies to bodies. First he hit Camille, then he hit Zadia. You guys.
And then Zadi was like, from across the
Yeah,
table. I'm
like seriously, wait, Zadia or Tisa?
Zadia was like this, looking at Aisha.
Yes, and then Tisa was looking at her. And look at Zadia.
Well, because Zadi was coming at her or whatever and stuff.
But
And then
what
she
if-
came for Sydney or whatever. I don't know what Sydney called her or whatever. And she was
That's
like,
okay.
my name is Zadia, little girl. Get it right.
I know.
Aren't y'all the same age or something like that?
No,
And then she's like, okay, Zadia. And she's like,
Sydney's the youngest. I think she's still in her 20s.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Zadia was looking at her like she just wanted to fight her or some mess like
I
that.
know.
I was like, okay, Zadia, maybe, did
I'm
you...
telling you, there was a spirit in that room that probably
Well, it was Tommy.
probably left Tommy's body, went to Camille, and then jumped to Zadia,
Yeah.
and then ended up at Tisa because at the end, Tisa looking like, I thought you want to fight.
that was a mess.
You
I'm
guys
like,
are women.
what is going on? And
Past
I didn't
the age
understand.
of high school age, we
Yeah.
should not be fighting physically.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
my
goodness
thing was
gracious.
that I don't get to
Much.
why women there were being petty. Like, because I was telling my mom, like, why do women do this to each other? Y'all are here talking about how, oh, you know, Shiloh's like, oh, I like how he's so touchy-feely. Why was that necessary? You know?
Because she wants the other woman to know he's touching and feeling me.
And
did
just
she
like a
say-
lot
did
of
she
petty
s-
back and forth with
Did
all the
Shiloh
women.
say that he told her that she was his strongest? I don't know if she
Yeah. Well, even Sabrina was like saying, "Oh, Walter, you know, he told me that I'm the only strong connection he has."
Yes.
Like, y'all don't have to make other women know that your connection is strong.
Yeah.
If you know it and you believe it, you don't have to say it because you know
That's-
what's going
That's
on.
why I liked Kyra from last season. She didn't go out of her way to say any of that kind of stuff.
I know, but Tommy hated her.
No,
He
does-
did
I
not
don't
like.
think
He did not
Tommy
like
likes-
Kyra, and he did not like Alexis, that young girl who was with that bald-headed guy, London.
Oh yeah.
He didn't like those two because
Yeah.
those two played the game and they did not allow themselves to get played.
Well,
He don't
yeah.
like women who do that.
Yeah.
He likes the women who sit
Who's
down and
gonna
wait for the man.
acquiesce.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you. Like Sydney, I'm gonna stand by my man. Why'd you bring your friends there if you didn't care about what the hell they had to say? Huh?
Oh, you mean the young girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was shocked that Frank was into her because I was so sure that, and she didn't even bring Dante. Did she bring Dante to the friends?
No. I didn't think that she was interested in Dante. I know Dante was interested in her.
Well, I don't know
But-
where Frank
and
came
he
into
went
the
out
equation.
of his way to let her know he was feeling her, but she wasn't into him, which kind of served him right because I didn't like the way he treated Carrie when Carrie was on the show. Remember when they did the
Yeah.
yoga thing? It was so uncomfortable. It was so cringy.
Well, the thing
Poor
is,
Carrie.
that other guy was kind of into Carrie, but she completely ignored him.
Phil was
Yeah.
very into Carrie, but she was just eyes on Dante, and then Phil decided to go and talk to Shiloh. That's when him and Shiloh
That's
started
when you got
getting
to know
a
her.
connection.
Yeah.
If Carrie could have read the room, listened to nonverbal cues, by now she would have still been here.
It's so important for women, as for us as women, to be
She
able to be
couldn't,
observers.
Like,
because it's so easy for a
keep
man
your
to
mouth
play
like
with.
this and listen. Men are very easy. If you will just listen more, they will spill all their secrets. And you won't even have to be out in these streets making a fool
Asking-
of yourself.
Asking 99 questions and then some. What was that song 50 Cent said? 21 questions.
Oh, I don't.
Well, I
don't
can't
even
remember
know.
how that song went, but that used to be my song back in the day, man. Anyway, but yeah. So, Yeah, you just have to be observant. You have to be able to look at men and really just see what they say. You can't be there asking them 21 questions. And if a man tells you to speak first, no, let him speak first. Because most of the time, men will change. They will fix their answers according to what you say. To fit into your little box. And if a man asks you what type of guy you like, red flag. Red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. Yeah, because if he's trying to play you, he'll be that exact same guy. You'll think, oh my god, we have so much in common. Yeah, because you told him everything, and now he can just fake it, girl. Yes. Like, no. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself.
Don't. I like when you do that. Don't
play yourself.
My hands are too stiff. I'm too old now.
It was just
the arthritis has gone in the wrist, so I can't.
It's like that.
Really.
Anyway, you'll get mom a hand flicking lesson later.
So I think that was it, right?
What do you think about them keeping Cornelius?
You know,
I think it's great for the TV and the drama.
Exactly. I love to have guys who are celibate, and you know, he seems very patient with Camille. That's why I kind of believe the story that they're already dating, because I don't know what man will stay with her after she don't call him a country bumpkin who is stupid
and a dumbass
and
then said naive.
Like, I can't.
I'm sorry. But after you said country bumpkin, I'm not even waiting for you to call me an ass. I'm out the door. Okay?
I will ensure, you call me a country, but I will ensure that you will be the next one on the train of You Not Ready to Love. Bye.
Yeah. It's just too much, honestly. But yeah, Camille is crazy. Zadia, I don't know what was going on with you, girl.
I'm telling you, there's a spirit that left Tommy, jumped into Camille, to the point that she looked like Emily with Shaquille.
Yeah, because Tommy started
and then he jumped to Zadia, and by the time Zadia could even fix her face, he had jumped down to Tisa.
Well, Tisa said, listen, girl, you might be on 100, but I'll go to 120. Don't play with me. I was like, yes, girl.
And then kind of quickly jumped to, what's her name, Sydney, because she was like, Zadia. I was like, oh my goodness, this spirit don't flow all over the room.
Tommy is actually...
Tommy
doesn't do... I don't... Because he's misogynistic, and it's so clear. I don't know why that man's a host.
I did not like the way that he, tried to, just bring down Kyra last time. And
he's like, what made you think you had the right to choose yourself? Like, try to see it like that. I was like, what this idiot just said?
I know. You know what that reminds me of?
I had to rewind tape.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of when Pastor Cal said, marriage is not for you to be happy. You're not happy in marriage, okay? As though he wanted to beat that in Merlin's head.
I'm sorry.
Stop looking for happiness in marriage. You mean I'm going to be with somebody for 40, 50 years?
80 years
and
sometimes.
Happiness is not
Isn't a factor? Ain't no way in hell.
Pastor Cal.
I don't think dumbass is written on my forehead.
You need to leave that whole show.
And go fix your relationship with your wife.
Yes. Take her with you.
Y'all both go to therapy.
Apologize for your
all
issues.
the subtle innuendos you be saying about her.
If you're thinking like that, I bet she catching hell. If you're thinking like that, there's no happiness in marriage. Obviously, then you're not happy, because that's why you're saying there's no happiness.
And then you said, I think it was fear.
That was too funny. I said, he look. Where was the word? What word should I go? Ooh, there's the fear.
You were fear of success. How am I going to be successful with somebody who's emotionally and mentally abusive? Oh, am I going to be a success story when I escape a physically abusive relationship? That's my success? Okay, well, right on, brother.
Yeah. He has passed. I could not even call Pastor Cal a brother.
I can't even call you Pastor Cal. I'm just going to call you Calvin. Because how are you a pastor talking like that?
We have to call him Mr. Calvin because he's so much older. So we have to, show respect to our
the
elders,
elderly excuse.
You know.
Anyway.
But, yeah. Who child?
That was just a mess.
Yeah. So now Tommy also has his own thing. Don't bet on yourself. How dare you? If you don't bet on yourself, if you don't pick yourself, how do you expect anybody to be there for you? If you're not going to be there for yourself, make it make sense, Tommy.
And I'm just
Make it make sense, and then Sean will be like, "Yes, Sean, I am not a G." Make it make sense.
and then real G's don't say that.
I don't even
that,
know.
that was
Real
so.
G.
Who's trying to
Sean,
be a real G at
you're
80?
not in some streets.
You aren't
Okay,
in
I
a
mean,
gang throwing up crip signs and crip walking
I mean,
like.
come on now, come on. G and stuff like that. Like,
It actually made no sense to me.
It
The
just-
whole episode.
he just asked you a question.
And then can we just talk about this man saying hallelujah?
Oh yes, first he threw the napkin
Napkin
out.
off the table.
I thought he threw it on her lap the way he
No,
went
he
like
said-
that, which was
He said, but
odd.
after the friend date, I was like,
Yeah.
hanging it up.
You know
I don't want to know
something?
no more.
He looked in that moment when he threw it up like that. It was almost as I felt like that was kind of violent, kind of the way he put his hand up like that. Her kind of to
A
say,
little
kind of
aggressive.
yes, trying to say like really, he wanted to give her the finger. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, and it wasn't enough. After she said, "You're not ready to love," well,
And you know what I say to
Hallelujah.
that?
don't bring,
Hallelujah. What is
don't
that?
bring God into your nonsense.
Rubbish.
Thank you.
Caca.
Don't bring God into that after you act in the plum fool. Stop saying hallelujah. Okay?
That's not what that word is for.
Oh,
That is for praise.
yes. Ooh, child. Anywho.
And really, you were
It's good.
embarrassed.
Yeah, you need to go with your whole swole chest. Just exit
And your tight
stage
jeans.
and
Any
left.
man over 40 wearing jeans that are
Well,
so
you know-
tight on his member is
No,
not trying to
actually-
procreate and damn sure ain't trying to be no husband. I said that about Matt during The Bachelor. And as we can see, he still has not married Rachel.
Ooh.
He still has not had kids.
Yeah.
And he's still out there with his skateboard and his jeans that are 2 sizes too small.
Yeah, those jeans are very, very tight. But he has like his torso is very long, and then the legs are very short. So I think he thinks
No.
I gotta wear this to kind of fit.
No.
But what it is you're causing a lot of attention to the fact that it's not.
No, you're calling a lot of attention to the
Proportional.
fact that his pants are too damn tight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Even women don't wear skinny jeans like that
Yeah.
nowadays.
You know, we have gone. I don't know where we went.
We go to China,
We went
we
to
go to
Kenya,
Africa, we go to
we
Kenya,
went to
Canada,
South Africa.
um,
all over the
we
place.
went to Germany,
Yes,
then we went to
surely did.
Switzerland, and then we're
mm.
back here in America.
So thank you though for joining us.
Oh my god!
Thank you
But
for
yes.
joining us on another episode of
Ready
Ready
to
to
Love.
Love. And tomorrow is Huntsville.
It is the season finale of Huntsville, y'all. Woo!
It's going to be fierce, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Yes. Was there something? Oh, and Family Fiance.
Yes, 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 yes.
I am
So-
hoping that for once in our life that it will be that one that we've all been wanting to see.
Yeah,
So what about my happiness? Your job is to make your wife happy.
I know that's funny.
I cannot wait to see that one.
That's gonna be hilarious.
But yeah, so
Thank you for joining us.
It
Please
is.
make sure to subscribe,
like
comment,
and share our channel with all your friends and family
yes,
because we are going to be here all holiday season.
yes.
All holiday season. But it is
And-
Mary,
and Amma.
and thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.